Do you know why I don't see your chats? Question mark. Don't see your chats. Okay. Yes. How do I put this? Let's see. How do I put this? Let's just go here. Do you get attacked too? Not attached. There you go. Mm, mm, mm. This is fine. Mm, 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 mm. There you go. Very simple. Mm. Yeah. There you go. Mm. There you go. I win. Let's see. Come on. Stay. Yes. Oh, shit. 226. That's because it took me a while. Mm. That's pretty good coffee. I paid for one cup. She gave me another one. Huh. Ah, shit. Sorry. Numero uno. Show up first every time, don't you? Can't wait. Just kidding. Probably not, though. Wouldn't surprise me. Apparently. I go with 5 seconds without and not nobody. So how do you get me like no people? How do you do it? Oh, that's right, because you're sleeping when I go at night or you're sitting somewhere. How do you do that? Teach me. Never mind. I'll find out. I'll figure out how to block your dumbass sooner or later. For good. Yeah. It's funny you don't say nothing, because then I'll block you again and prove to people what I got to deal with. Look, jars of free weed found near high school. Shit, I wish I was in that high school. Never had free weed. Should charge $5 for a dime bag. 29 jars of free weed found near high school in Auburn, California. That's on CNN. There you go. Well, they're actually guaranteed they're going to say it was Trump's fault. Trump did it. Oh, it was the Republican put it out there. Yeah, it's California. They've been dealing dope longer than anybody, for Christ's sakes. Ever heard of Humboldt County? Yeah, Humboldt County, is that what it is? Yeah, Humboldt County. Yeah, that's what it is. Look, damn, I wish I went to that high school when I was a kid. Beautiful, fresh Christmas trees for sale. Funny, we used to get that stuff every Christmas. We used to call it Christmas tree. Yeah, that was fucking killer. That was God. 25 fucking years ago. Way before you got what you can get now. That is so fucking weird. Speaking of Christmas tree, cheers. Ha ha. That is funny. It's brownie scout, but hey, it's not a cookie. It's a flavor. Well, look at that. It's funny. I like that. Trikin Dark there. Okay. Yeah. This is the more stuff we need. And then it's just nice stories about good people that do cool things. Not attacking and lying and spreading bullshit. You know, people like this guy. I'm kind of surprised this is on CNN because usually they're bashing. But then again, I'm not on the regular network. If I switch to that, oh my god, that's why I don't have it on. This is an app. It's a freebie. I'm actually on my what is it? I switched the channels to go to Vizio Watch for free. Yeah, it's good place to go. If you get bored of the normal bullshit, some good movie channels, news, different news. Again, I just had to get off of Fox. What is it? Live. I get sold. Newsmax is okay. Newsmax 2 actually is what it is. I like America's Voice. There you go. So, movie reviews. Now you get to see America's Voice if you decide to go watch it. Yeah, check it out. It's on, if you got Vizio or Watch for free, whatever. It depends on what your TV thing is, but it's all on the Watch free stuff. Excuse me. Hairball. They do have some good shows. They got some good channels. So try it out. I'm gonna say nothing. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Funny as hell, but ain't worth it. I'll wait till I hit it up later and a bunch of people show up and crack up with me. I'm gonna change my name like you guys do it, but I don't think I could find it. I'd be Filmy Kraken. Yeah, there you go, Filmy Kraken. You guys already took that name, didn't you? The Democrats have it all sealed up, and they probably get about 14 numbers behind them. Funny. That's too much. See? The Nimitz returns home. Anyways, the USS Nimitz was where David Fravor, here you go, UFO story. The USS Nimitz returns home after final deportment. This is coming from Washington State. Okay, I know this because the Nimitz was deployed out of California. Okay, Nimitz was deployed out of California. Sorry, somebody's sending me shit. Anyways, the Nimitz is the one that David Fravor was on. That was all over the news. The Tic Tac UFO video incident. If you don't know about this, look up Tic Tac UFO Nimitz encounter. There was stuff on Netflix. They did a couple of documentaries about it. I have Bill, stop it. I have video on my page about it. You can look at my page right now. Look for the picture of the Tic Tac in my video section, not my live videos, my regular videos, and you'll see a picture of a Tic Tac looking UFO. That was the Nimitz encounter. So isn't that kind of ironic that I have mentioned UFOs? I haven't seen nothing, and they're talking about the Nimitz. That was David Fravor, and guess what? He was born and bred in the state I live in right now. This is how this gets out too. He decides to have a few beers with his buddies one night and mentions it. And right around the time that they're talking about releasing information and what do they call it? Uh, Desensitizing. There was another word. I can't think of the word that she used. Was for having pilots and military people when they saw something that they couldn't explain. Uh, what was it? The word, anyways, doesn't matter. So they did. They passed this. I guess it would. It's not a law. It's maybe a thing that they tell them. Look, you see a UFO. Tell us because they wanted to know. And then not long after he comes out, which was all over the news, I have a whole interview with him on my page. That was done locally, by the way. It wasn't 60 minutes. As a matter of fact, I got copyright infringement lawsuit papers because of CBS, which didn't go anywhere because I'm a news source. If I'm talking about UFOs, I'm a news source, and you can't. It's not copyright. It's not like I'm playing a song. That's different. If I do get copyrighted, you actually you make the money. Which most of my videos on the internet, if I'm playing guitar, which a lot of them are not mine, because I'm on stage. I don't record myself. Other people record me and put it up. Then I get copyright infringement. Uh, Case in point, back to the Nimitz encounter. David Fravor comes out, talks to his buddies at a bar, tells them about it, and then his co-pilot, she's female, by the way. There you go. We didn't have female. No, actually, very smart person, and she was a pilot. She wasn't a guy in a dress, and ah, didn't bald head and no and lipstick, wearing a dress, stealing people's luggage. Yeah. This was a very talented pilot that worked with the Navy, and she was Fravor's co-pilot, following him, tail right, wing to wing. If you know anything about flying jets, these guys are right on each other just in case. That's when they see what starts off as a big, giant bubble coming out of the ocean, and they see a, I guess you would call it a mothership. Next thing you know, something pops up out of the ocean. It's a tic tac, and they see it and they engage. And they're both like, "What do we do?" And it's on radar too, caught on radar, video. Everybody's. I would love to see the real footage. They're never going to show it to you because if you saw it, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" This is why we know these things though, and then he's like engaged. So they kind of do a circle. They're going around this thing, and it goes zip up and down. Goes from 10,000 feet on radar back down to like 100 feet over the water. Zip, zip, and they're like, "What?" And then it goes, and he's following it, and then it goes, boom, gone. And there's trying to scam some of the footage of this incident that was not the footage that they took on their radars and the radar footage that came from the USS Nimitz, which was just on the news on CNN. Anyways, aircraft carrier, they're like, what the fuck do we do? And they come around, and now the mothership that was coming out of the water, giant, they said, it was like the size of 3 football fields. It goes back down underwater. The tic tac flies around them and makes them look like a joke. And they're in F-22 Raptors, by the way. Still probably one of, if not the most advanced aircraft that the U.S. military has. I'm sure other countries might have bought a few, but I doubt it. F-22 Raptor, that thing, man, it turned on a dime. They got the jet engines that turn. Pretty cool. If you've never seen them, look them up. And then back to the co-pilot, she retires, and then she comes out, and not only tells us not only corroborates the story, but tells it because at the time she wouldn't talk about it. She was still under service after David Fravor. He retired, and then his co-pilot. I don't know her name offhand. Um, I don't have my notes. No, I didn't plan on talking about this. She comes forward, completely corroborates the story. So now you got guys like Lou Elizondo, who worked for the CIA. He came forward after this. They had a secret UFO thing going on. Big surprise. Yeah, really? What are we in 2025? Oh, they just started it. This has been going on since the fucking 30s. This one, everybody thinks it was 45 Roswell. This was happening long before that. They knew all about it. They still want to go back to it's the guy that he flew the plane over Mount Rainier and saw what he called flying discs. And yeah, anyways. Okay, there's your UFO story for the day. And the Nimitz is on the news. That's kind of weird. Kind of ironic. Look at my videos. Go and follow me. Give me a like. Go to my page and watch the videos. And as soon as I get enough reason to do it, I'll do a couple of videos. I actually have some stuff saved up. You'd be surprised. I got a VCR and a bunch of VHS and C tapes full of UFO videos. I could put a UFO video of 10 things just flying through the sky in less than an hour. Just light after light, cruising through the sky. Not planes. It's not, I have one. Look at the videos on my page. This thing flies right in front of me. It comes down. You can see the stars behind it. And I got the camera open, the aperture's open. I've also got the focus off, so it's panorama setting, I guess they call it. Mountain setting. It's panorama, so it doesn't go in and out of focus. This thing flies right the fuck down in front of me, sits there, flies through the stars, and then shoots straight up into the sky. And you can see it. And I'm saying it. This thing is going up, and it goes boom. You can see the corkscrew. That's the camera shake. I'm filming up like this, and very hard to hold a camera. People used to say, "Why don't you use a tripod?" What do you think? UFOs come down and, hey, look at me. I want to be right in front of your tripod. Doesn't work that way. And there you have it. So I do have a monopod. Helps sometimes, but very hard to use. Very hard. You gotta put it on the camera. What are you gonna do? Sit there? Sometimes it happens. Depends on who you are, I guess. But most of the time it doesn't. Snap like that, it happens. You guys are lucky my battery's dying. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe you're lucky. I don't know. I noticed. Did I get any votes? Zero, zilch, nada, no. Nobody commenting. And it's funny. By the way, if you are commenting and I'm not seeing your comments, I don't know why. I just saw 61 comments that said 61 comments on my last video. I did not see one. So, loves, likes, whatever. If you're not getting it, give me a like. I'll figure it out. I'll restart my phone. It's not me, by the way. It's somebody probably. I don't know if they hacked me. They didn't hack my phone. It's that or YouTube. They reported me, so they shut my comments off. So likes, anything. I'm getting nothing. Nobody's answering polls. Nobody's saying nothing. It's funny because I do this, and this is right around now. Somebody attacks me, and then nothing. And then I'll wait, give it a few hours, 8 hours, and then I'll come back, and boom, the page blows up. So I apologize. I don't know what to tell you. Not my fault. All I know is I apparently piss somebody off, and they keep trying to shut me down, which is not going to work, by the way. Eventually, or maybe I need what is it? What's the thing with your IPA address, all that shit? IP. Uh, what's the thing I need? See, I got some people nobody saying nothing. This is not one answer. Um, Pretty creepy. Gotta say, don't know how the cocksucker does it, but he's pretty good at it. But then again, he is a cocksucker, probably living in his mom's basement. She bought him computers, fed him grilled cheese sandwiches and computers. There you go. Jeez. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So I'm gonna go. It's at this point. It's just a moot point. I'll restart my phone, try again. Maybe he's got something on my IP address. I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing your answers, your comments, and nothing, which is not right. And they'll come and tell me. So keep doing it. Peace out. Be safe.